Hello, Twin Flame Collective. This is Tanya Vargo. If you'd like a personal reading with me, just DM me or email me at tanya@earthangeleverlasting.com. So we have quite a bit of stuff that has changed in the past, I don't know, 1 to 2 days. But what we have here is we have the Divine Masculine towards the Divine Feminine. We have the Divine Feminine towards the Divine Masculine. We have the Divine Masculine towards the Karmic. And then we have Hidden Truths and In the Shadows for them. Then we have some Oracle cards for the Divine Feminine towards the Divine Masculine. And then we have some messages and Oracle from the Divine Masculine towards the Divine Feminine. So let's get into it. So here we have the Divine Masculine is coming in using every little bit of inner strength and courage he has, you know, and possibly leading with a gentle hand instead of, you know, an iron and fist, like, you know, that kind of a thing. This is also a Leo card, okay? The Divine Feminine is in hermit mode in his spread, and she's just thinking and coming to trying to come to conclusions, and she's just kind of in timeout and in isolation. They have had difficulties manifesting this relationship and bringing it to fruition. I think there's also been a lot of manipulation and deception on, you know, one or both of their parts. For some of you, it'll be both of you. For some of you, it'll be him. You know, for some of you, it'll be her. Whatever. They're both similar in that they would like to charge ahead and move forward and balance this out. This also is a travel card. I usually do see this when I see somebody's driving or traveling by car. So that might mean something to some of you, that maybe y'all are traveling together or will travel together, or he's traveling to you, or you're traveling to him, or you'll be in the same vicinity. So emotionally, they are both still, you know, in this space where they would like to ground this relationship and come forward with an offer, be it small, like a date or coffee or something like that. In the physical or physically, they see each other as each other's wish fulfillment. The Ten of Cups is the happily ever after wish fulfillment, the white picket fence wish fulfillment, the you know, the hearth and home happily ever after family card. Mentally, you know, there's some illusions going on here, some deception, some things hidden, you know, probably some negative thinking and fears going on. The Oracle cards are: my bed feels empty without you. I want you to take care of my needs, nurturer. I regretted the second I saw pain in your eyes, regrets. I know we are meant to be, and I'm committed to our love, commitment. We have he's stuck. I can't break out of these illusions. So that's kind of, you know, he's mentally stuck because this is in the mental position, right? Confident, everything will work out for us. I just know. I've been hurt too many times, unfaithful. So this could be some of the illusions and things he's going over in his mind and why he's stuck, because he himself has been unfaithful. He's been in many in and out, this collective in and out karmic relationships, and he is probably so afraid that because he loves her so much, he is so frightened that she will be unfaithful to him, because he himself has been unfaithful so many times. And that's also something he can't accept. Like, he's just in complete denial about that he could even be viewed as this kind of person, and the things that people usually say about these kind of people. So he can't even face it. And he probably can't even face what he's done towards the divine feminine. Like, you know, he's probably very afraid and very stuck about facing anything, you know, that he's done towards her. I love you to the moon and back. I dream of you. I think often of wanting to see you. And negative thoughts get us no results. Well, that's interesting, because that's where he is, right? He's stuck in some illusions, right? And he has regrets, and he feels empty. And he's in denial. And he's stuck in, this is a confirmation, like stuck in these illusions, right? These negative thoughts. He's just stuck. So we have the divine feminine. She's coming in as the King of Wands. So either she wants the King of Wands, or she's coming in his type of energy. So he's a very ambitious man, you know, very opinionated, very black and white thinking, will argue things to death, usually thinks he's right, but an amazing collaborator, always wants to get things going, you know, center of attention, charming, that type of guy. If he's in, he's really in, but if he's out, he's out. He's like the PM Dawn King, right? The set adrift of memory bliss of you. So that's how she's coming in, that kind of energy, or that's what she wants. The divine masculine is coming in feeling very burdened by this relationship. So here he's showing as so burdened. And then in his own spread, he's coming in using just like a ton of inner strength, right? Because he's like he's so messed up, right? He's so messed up. And her oracle cards are, I am empty without you. I'm so cold without you. Warmth. Nostalgic. I love you. I just want loyal companionship. It's always been you. Partnership. And then we have grown, confusion. So the confusion's showing up here too, right? In her oracle. Oh, I didn't finish her. Like, I jumped right down here. So I wonder why I was guided to do that. That's interesting. Okay, so there's a reason that happened. Okay, so he's coming in burdened by the relationship, and we've gone over why he's burdened. They've had differences with this wish fulfillment, this sorry, not sorry wish fulfillment, and bringing it, you know, bringing it in. They're both mentally conflicted right now. So maybe that's why I was supposed to come down here first and talk about this confusion. Like, they're both in it. And they're both in a stalemate. I'm sorry, I'm bouncing. They're both in a stalemate right now. And neither one of them is saying anything to the other, because they don't want any more drama or conflict with each other. No more swords dropping, no more fights. So it's like two kings chasing each other around on a chessboard, and you know, they're just not seeing things. They're caught in their head. They're both caught in their head. Emotionally, I would say they're both, I'm hearing like temptation, a little bit of, you know, sexual energy and possibly ego going on in here. So, you know, all those things, like, and I think they both feel like they emotionally cannot escape each other. You know, like they just cannot escape the draw and allure of being so tempted by each other, and the emotional control they seem to have over each other, right? Like they just can't let it go. In the physical, we have the wheel. So destiny is stepping in the physical again, and fate is coming in. So the wheel's gonna spin in the physical another time. It's gonna spin again for them, or it's happening right now, you know, for one or both of them, right? Mentally, they're both just holding back, not moving forward. They're holding everything in their thinking, everything in their feeling, and possibly, you know, for some of you, it'll be resources too, you know, just kind of being greedy. But for the most part, I think they're just mentally thinking it's for the best that they hold back at this time. So his feelings towards the karmic, he's coming in as resting and recuperating and healing. We saw in the past few days that, I don't know, it was like 2 or 3 days in a row, it was fights, like even possibly physically violent fights. So, you know, he's coming in resting. She's coming in with the happily ever after 10 of cups. This card is the traditional card of this. Oopsie. This card. That's, you know. So while he's feeling this in the physical with the divine feminine over here, that's how she's coming in. But in their physical, it's confusion. There's options. It's overwhelming. Okay. So he's like, I'm resting. She's coming in. We're living happily ever after. You know, their differences are, this is like a burdensome relationship. So they are having, you know, together, they're both thinking it's burdensome here. And he's carrying burdens in his relationship with the divine feminine over here as well. So he's just in that kind of a, he's burdened, he's mentally conflicted, he's confused in this way, and he's confused in this way. Mentally, they have the temperance. So this is like apologies, balancing things out, in some cases reconciliation. So mentally they're thinking about reconciling, which could be why she's like, and we're gonna live happily ever after, you know. They both want this new love to, you know, rebirth this new love, because emotionally they feel each other, that they are each other's victory. There's like this need to be, I guess, emotionally, like some emotional need to be the winner or to win. You know, they're each other's trophy, each other's prize, and it's like there's like a need to win from her, maybe her side of it, I don't know. But we, you know, we've been reading about that, this karmic, for a while now. And so, you know, if they're moving into love, good for them. You know, divine feminine, you have choices to make, because at the end of the day, this collective that I've been reading for and following, he's in love here and he's not doing anything about it. He's showing up hardly in love here, and it being physical all the time, and even like brutal fights, but he stays. So either she must have something on him. Like, there, I feel like, because she's also coming manipulative, right? She either has something on him that she holds over his head that brings him back every single time, whether that's like a legal case or, you know, some activities he's done or something she could make go public. Whatever she's doing, that's what she's doing. And that's difficult to beat, you know, that's difficult to beat. And, you know, we're clearly, as divine feminines, we don't know it. We have no clue what's going on. And even though, you know, he's in the space of, I'm clear on who you are, you know, like, I'm clear on what I want to be committed. I know, I know it's with you that that I want this, but he keeps coming back over here. So at the end of the day, I think it's probably, you know, we're gonna just, as a collective of divine feminines, we just got to decide if we're gonna just give them to the devil. You know, just like let it go like Elsa. That's all you can do, is decide what you personally need. So we have over here his the divine masculine towards the karmic, right? I regret lying to you. I hid who I really am from you. Just being near you is intoxicating. Yeah, like they've always had this sexual relationship, right? Okay, this is awful, but I'm being nagged, like, to say OnlyFans page. So that's gonna be like something for some of you. Like, it's so, I can barely even get through this. So OnlyFans page, that has gone through my head a million times, okay? So if that resonates with some of y'all, just let me know in the comments, because I would really like to let it go myself. I don't want to, like, think about it anymore. Not judging, just, you know, like, for me, I have to say it or it's just going to keep coming up. So, I'm going to say OnlyFans page. It's going to resonate for some of you, not for all. We will be together again. So this is like the hidden truths, right? And then these are the shadows, right? Yes, it is too late. I hope I will see you again sometime. I don't really know you, and I focused on you instead of my pain. Now, this is interesting because these cards, like, they have positive things too, right? And this is what his shadow aspects are in this relationship. That's like, yeah, we're done. I don't really know you. I was just focused on the bounce chicka wow wow instead of like what I should have been really dealing with, you know? So, you know, to me, this looks like reconciliation to me, you know? Like, it looks like, to me, he is so stuck and confused about what to do. And some of it has to do with whatever this karmic actually has hanging over him. So you guys just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You can let me know, like, what the take is the take on it is for you. But you know, he's using all his inner strength and courage. He's so frightened and full of illusions. He feels so stuck. He's in denial. But he's doing, you know, he's over here with all this, right? So I think we have some decisions to make as a collective. Because at the end of the day, it's like, if we're feeling like this and we're so pure intended and we've been communicating this steadily, I mean, he's still confused and he can't figure it out. Like, he can't figure out what to do or how to do it, even though this is the energy he's in. And it's a very grounded energy. So, that's all I have. If this resonates, just let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I will see you next time. Have a great day.